speak for all this council.
Absolutely
and
not.
I am saying, if you want to do it like that, first of all, we didn't not even know about what went out.
He did
I didn't
that.
get the information on what went out. So I am saying, wait a minute, I didn't have any.
William Fambrough, hands up in the air.
I didn't see the request.
Hands up.
I didn't see it. I didn't see the request. So that was an alienation of the rest of the, I don't know about Councilman Graham, did you see that?
I did.
Okay, so we got to pass something that we did not even see. We got a legislation here that we got the school board standing up here telling you that they can move immediately.
And they don't want to hear it.
And then we went on to talk about what, wait a minute, we went on talking about what legacy, what we owe the legacy. Let me make it quite clear
You owe him a penny.
that we do not owe legacy anything.
Penny, not
The
a
mayor
penny.
owes wait a minute, I'm not through. $70,000, and the mayor sent him down to his PAC. You know the election that's going on, and they talk about Clinton and her PAC, her political PAC. Well, the mayor got one, and he sent legacy, supposed to have sent legacy down to the PAC. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And the PAC, yes, he did. And they were told, not Mr. Johnson, Director of Finance, told us that he was not going to pay legacy any monies out of this general fund. He was not going to do it. And that money, that bill is sitting up there on Mr. Johnson's desk. So I'm saying to you, we ain't got nothing to do with how much somebody owes somebody. And this contract or whatever, and matter of fact, they need my contract. We got a contract here I just got today. Just got it today. So I don't use the phrase, but I don't believe in monkey fucking around. If you're gonna do something, do it. If you're not gonna do it, nobody speaks for me unless it is in unison.
Councilman Mark, do you have any thoughts? Please make it brief.
Very briefly, what I was going to say, she said it was basically, we talk about two different branches of government.
Yeah.
We're the legislative branch. The executive have nothing to do with what he does. Okay.
He got to pay his mortgage though.
Historically, we cut off our contract with Legacy Communications. He entered into contract with the mayor. We have nothing to do with that. That's what I need to say. Let's move on. Okay.
That will conclude.
What else can you provide? Because I'm still trying to understand
Oh my God.
what the separation is. Why can't the school board work in tandem? Can you explain that to me? That's all I need to know. How does that limit students?
Operating the local origination channel requires a scheduling of programming. It requires a scheduling of events that are going to be filmed, and also who is responsible for doing it, what time that shows come on, when do they go off. There's also a character generator that's going to be on in terms of talking about community events and those kind of things. And I don't see why you want to duplicate what can be done by the school system and the students, and then turn around free and pay someone to do what they could do for free.
So what's the time frame? You said immediately. So are we talking about?
You from working with
So are we
Legacy.
talking about May? Because we know that we have a time frame of Legacy in May that we could possibly.
I'm sure they
What?
can get it together.
What is the time frame?
Classes going right now.
Because you earlier today told me 60 days.
They
So
have, until I spoke with them today to find out what was going on, they have classes currently in session. So it would just be a matter of reallocating current resources to encompass the new required terms of this contract. So, I mean, as far as that goes, so the other side of the coin is that if in fact you don't have the equipment that the city owns, that you're broadcasting from there, two things have to take place. As quick as we can get that in place, we off and running. One, being a return path line installed wherever the school system is going to broadcast from. And then number two, a commitment from you to allow them to do it. There is no, you can't really have two local origination channels. It doesn't work like that.
And right now, the origination channel is in Mr. Fambrough's basement?
Yes.
And here, and here,
No,
and
wait a
here.
minute, I talked to,
And here,
I
right
talked
here.
to the lady
See the
downstairs.
cable?
There's 3 channels.
That's live.
Now, those are different types
That
of
cable's
channels.
live.
You have an access channel,
That's right.
you also have a government channel,
That's
and
right.
then you have an educational channel. Now, you can combine them if you want to, which is probably the most logical thing to do, and in fact, that's what would have been done here. You would combine the government and the educational channel into one. Then there's a least access channel, which sells ads, and the city should be generating revenue from that station right now. You get a percentage, which is called a franchise fee, from every single person that pays for cable in this community. Part of that franchise fee is supposed to be allocated to running that channel. So if in fact you have money, and why you wouldn't pay 2 people, you would just, if the school system had it, then you would just allocate whatever you want to out of that fund, and those are the details that need to be worked out. But I mean, that's not a long-term, I mean, that's not like it's some gigantic issue, it's just a matter of sitting down, and that's why we came today, was to sit down with you, let you know that the school system has passed a resolution effective immediately to move forward with broadcasting and providing these services to you. And if the school is doing that, you don't have to hire anyone else.
And I'm
because the
sure
school
your
will do it.
legal advisor will sit down and work out those plans with you.
Okay, in the interest of time, in the interest
Can
of,
I make one last
Yes,
statement?
yes,
please,
I don't want to offend you, sorry.
please, no, go right ahead.
One last statement. We're talking about videoing, broadcasting this without the editing of, if it's not like what
Can't
Yes.
Mr. Martin says, it's edited out, or
No,
someone
you can't
didn't
do
like
that.
what Graham says,
can't do
Councilwoman
that.
Graham says, edit. We're not talking about editing any of the negative. We're not talking about, we're talking about videoing and producing council meetings on the television as it's going
Gavel to
on.
gavel.
Now, if it's done with the kids, now, I expressed about the liability issue as well. So, you know, it runs 24 hours, so.
It's a tape, that's a bit,
Yeah,
that's a
see,
CD.
that's a piece of
CD.
equipment that
That's
you
a
program.
machine, that's
You can program it.
So it can just be left to its own accord.
Because the channel, if you program the first program to start at 9 a.m. and stops at 10, then the machine automatically picks to the one from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. and then it'll just continue to cycle. Then there's also default provisions in the system. So if in fact you had a glitch in the programmer, quote unquote, the programmer, it will go to a community bulletin board. And then that way someone will be alerted. Plus you can, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this equipment, including alert someone that the system has faced a glitch and then they can go in and fix it. But
Absolutely.
it's not like somebody has to stand there. Because I doubt seriously Mr. Fambrough has ever stood in his basement 24 hours to make sure that channel runs. You don't have to do that.
Okay, listen, school board, thank you for your presentation. Now, in the
I
interest,
was sick. It
in
was
the
sick,
interest
could I
of
make a
time-
closing statement like
Please,
Councilman Grimes?
please,
And I do
go right
respect you,
ahead. Please go right
Councilman
ahead.
King. As closing statements come in, I would like to say in closure, the kids, we school board members have been elected by the residents of East Cleveland to watch over the best interests of our children. Councilwoman Joy's question, one of her questions is she doesn't understand why we can't just immediately start working with Fambrough or anyone else that you guys choose to record these meetings. There is a procedure that we must adhere to with the school board for the safety of our children. We have to do background checks. We have to make sure that they're in touch of what we're trying to teach our children, because this booklet that was passed out to you guys today shows in writing that our district is moving fast and in a very positive manner. We are the leadership of those children. Everything starts from us, and we listen to all of the residents that are here, including you. You have children there. Councilman King, Councilman Wheeler, you are graduates of Shaw High School and everything. Councilwoman Thomas, Councilman Martin, you guys have high love for our children as well. I have seen you all at events for the children. We cannot just let anyone come in and start teaching. That goes for Struthers, that goes for Fambrough, that goes for Mr. Rashid. We have to do background checks for the safety of the children. We have a curriculum that is up and running right now with our STEM lab. It is doing very well. Again, I invite every last one of you to come check it out. You can do any kind of recording. It is beautiful, state-of-the-art stuff, Mr. Willard, President Willard. Please table resolution 0216 at this time
They're not
for
gonna
the
do
best interest of not only the
They're not
children
gonna do
getting
that.
in there to
You're
do
wasting
this
time.
thing, but the interest of the community, because we need to do this in a fair way. Please,
not gonna do
and
it.
thank you very much for hearing us out.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And now let him go.
In the interest of fairness,
Uh-oh.
make a motion. Do you guys want to listen to Fambrough for 2 minutes? In the interest of,
I thought he was speaking when we were
Okay.
in the door.
all right, go
He just
ahead.
wants-
In the interest of
He just wants to keep
fairness.
on speaking.